We start with Way 31's Will Robinson Smith. He has more on the mass vaccination clinic happening at John Hunt Park next week.
Huntsville Hospital says they'll be able to add an additional 1,000 vaccinations each day. But Will, how are they going to do that with a statewide shortage of supply?
Well, the JC building here has housed the clinic for Huntsville Hospital for the last 2.5 weeks or so. Hospital officials say they're going to take those lessons that they've learned in that time and apply them to be able to make a big leap next week. Adding 1,000 extra patients to your daily vaccine list is no small feat. Huntsville Hospital staff will need to nearly double the number of stations they're using.
We run about 9 or 10 nurse vaccine stations now, and we'll up that to about 17 for those days next week.
Those days, next Monday through Friday, it will take about 50 to 60 people working at the clinic each day to pull off this task.
So we had a pretty good volunteer list from the community and also our employees who were willing to volunteer and do extra work to do it, and it was pretty easy to fill the shifts.
Because Huntsville Hospital is a Pfizer administering facility, Tracy Doty says they haven't had the same kind of supply challenges that have been seen in places that only get the Moderna vaccine. As for how they're divvying things up among the 5 clusters of people, Doty says they're trying to make it as equitable as possible.
If it's 5 buckets and it's 5,000, then we'll pull 1,000 essential workers, 1,000 teachers, 1,075, 1,065 in that method. It won't be exactly 1,000, but it'll be pretty close to it.
And if you're hoping these elevated numbers will last, well, you'll probably be disappointed.
We asked that question of the state. We don't think so. We think it was just a one-time extra bolus.
And Doty says they'll be spacing people out about 150 or so each hour, and that'll ensure that 1, there's enough parking out here for everybody to get in, and 2, that there'll be enough space inside to properly social distance. Reporting live at John Hunt Park, Will Robinson Smith, Way 31 News.
Thank you. Well, Huntsville Hospital is not accepting walk-ups for the expanded clinic next week. Everyone who wants to get a vaccine has to register for an appointment online. We have a link to do that on our website. Just go to waytv.com.